This is going to be a first for this channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel we post writing tips, unboxings, book hauls, book reviews and the occasional vlog. And today I have another book review for you, and it is The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. This book, look at how cute that looks. It is October, and I mean it's called Pumpkin Spice Cafe. This is obviously an autumnal, Octobery read. It is now October, which I got my pumpkins there. I'm so happy to have pumpkins. It's taken me years to get pumpkins, guys. I kid you not. But this is not a happy video. As always with my book reviews, let me read you guys the blurb first. Before we get into that, don't forget, if you like what you see, to subscribe to this channel. Your continued support means a lot, so thank you guys so much. Blurby blurb. When Jenny's aunt gifts her the beloved Pumpkin Spice Cafe in the small town of Dream Harbour, Jenny jumps at the chance for a fresh start away from her very dull desk job. Logan is a local farmer who avoids Dream Harbour's gossip at all costs, but Jenny's arrival disrupts Logan's routine and he wants nothing to do with the irritatingly upbeat new girl, except that he finds himself inexplicably drawn to her. Will Jenny's happy-go-lucky attitude win over the grumpy but gorgeous Logan, or has this city girl found the one person in town who won't fall for her charm or her pumpkin spice lattes? That blurb, okay? Yes, it sounds like a generic romance, and I was in the mood for that. Believe it or not, I picked this book up twice, and on the third time I caved and bought it. I read the back and was like, it's a standard romance. I don't know, I normally like a little bit of something in there with it, but I decided eventually I can't resist that cute ass cover, so I'm gonna get it. And I got it. I should have gone with my gut. The back of it, the happy-go-lucky girl and the grumpy guy. I mean, I'll put a link below to a YouTube channel that I highly recommend on writing tips, and he says in that video, you cannot have the plot of a book be grumpy and positive people. That can't be the plot of the book. And annoyingly, it doesn't even rely on the grumpy and the happy, because Logan isn't grumpy. Also, there's no winning over. Just let me read you guys. I've only got 2 quotes for this book, so let me give you guys my 2 quotes and then I'll go into my overall review. It's a first, seriously, for this channel. So page 7 to page 8. So it wasn't her monologue scaring him away. She just interrupted his usual operating procedure. She understood very well how that could throw a person off. When her favourite coffee place on the corner was closed for a week, she could barely function. Now, I really like the representation in this part. Myself and Matt also struggle with change, so it was something like, you know, if a usual coffee shop closed or something, or it was our plan to go somewhere and it's closed. For me, it would put a damper on my day. For Matt, it's a little bit more frustrating, but we both definitely have that thing where it creates stress when something is changed. So I like that representation. On page 50, oh God, she did not need to think about the adorable little Logan losing his mother. There's nothing adorable about losing your mother. That quote just creeped me out, okay? Right, my overall review. I know this is quite short, but my overall review of this book. You'll note there's a bookmark still in this book. I DNF'd this book. I don't DNF books, okay? I think I've DNF'd one other book in my life. I generally continue because of the reason things got published, okay? Or I presume it's going to change my mind. I didn't DNF it because it's a bad book. If you want I don't even want to call it a rom-com, it's not that funny. If you just want a generic romance. Let's start with good points. Good point 1, Casper. This book has a cat on the cover. You know I give a point if a book has a cat on the cover and a cat in the book. It has a cat in the book, so it gets a point for that, okay? And I loved Casper. The book club in this book I absolutely adored. It is very sex positive, it's inclusive, and I really loved that representation. The book itself is quite representative, though not as far as it could go, but the book club, I love that book club. Really good representation, and just I love the sex positivity. It was really just nice to read about. When I first started reading this book, I enjoyed it. However, and this is where we go to the bad points, it is insta-love, okay? Now the back sounds more like it's going to be enemies to lovers. It is not. It is insta-love. You'll know if you watched my cliches video. If you haven't, that link is above me now. I'm not into insta love. So if you're into insta love, you might like this. It's just not for me. Second, there's too much introspection. Is that the word? Inner thoughts, inner monologues. It's like Laurie Gilmore doesn't trust you to have understood the first time round that the character thinks something or that something happens. It's all introspective, but too much of it. It just repeats itself so much about topics that are not hard to grasp. They got just really repetitive for me. The plot for me was just very lacking. Every mystery outside of this romance is solved by the following chapter. The romance itself happens so quickly. For a book that is 357 pages, I would expect the romance not to be fully into fruition until this point, which is like 100 pages to the end. The romance, it's so easy. So easy. It was too easy. The plot's too easy. The writing style is okay, but there's far too much introspection from the characters. Okay, it's not for me. So my overall review, guys. Enjoyment, I gave it a 3 out of 10. I would start reading it, but then I'd just keep putting it down and going on my phone instead. It just kept happening. It took me a while to realise why, but honestly, I just kept putting it down. Writing style, I gave it a 4. It needed polished. The plot too. It hasn't got an overall one. The whole plot is supposed to be these two people getting together. It's too easy. It's so easy. World building, I gave it an 8. Okay, the world building was good. Characterization, a 6. You do know the characters, but they're not that different from each other really. Representation, 7, and that's mainly because of this book club. And originality, 5. It's a very standard romance. I love a rom-com, and I do like reading romance, but this one it didn't have enough in it for me. The romance was too easy and too fast. The mysteries it tries to create are solved far too quickly. Just character arcs, there's not really an arc. Overall, I gave this 2 stars. Why it's not a 1 is because I think this book could be good for some people, and it's not the worst book in the world, honestly. It's just, it wasn't for me. If you like insta love and you want a super easy insta love read, you might like this. It's a good holiday read, I think, but for me, I just need more than that in a romance. I need more than just the insta. I'm not heavily into insta romances anyway. The first book I've DNF'd in a long time, and I feel terrible because it looks like such a gorgeous read. It's so perfect for autumn as well. I was looking forward to it, but sadly it was a no from me. I am going to lend it out to Owen, who runs the book club I'm in, because he wants to read it. He might not DNF it. On the Goodreads reviews for this book, honestly, is very in the middle. There are 5 stars and there are a lot of DNFs. It's very hit and miss. It might be for you, so please don't let me put you off it. But if you're not into insta love and you want a bit more, I don't want to say drama, but more failures from the main protagonist, then this won't be for you. But if you are after a really easy, nothing goes wrong read, then it might be for you. Not for me. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you'd like to see as soon as I upload, click that little bell down below. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Tumblr. I post your own bookish pictures as well as my writing tips and unboxings on there. Oh, I can't believe I DNF'd a book. I feel so bad. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.